Hey folks, it's Ben. I know I did a video on the horrible ticking of clocks, and those are quartz operated clocks, the ones that run on a AA battery. They aren't my favorite. I do, however, love an actual ticking clock, and here's a variety of the normal bedside clocks that I have here. Most of them are West Clocks, which is a Canadian and or American brand, but they all have their distinctive ticks, which is kind of neat about it. Now, this is a regular battery powered clock, so if I move us away here, if you listen, you just get the generic, just the tick, 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 and that is just a neat battery operated, but it is a quartz powered clock. Now, the oldest clock I think I have here, to be honest with you, is probably this one, and this was my grandmother's clock. It's a West clock. It's actually on its side, but if you listen to its mechanism, it's pretty good, neat sounding. It's a very fast tick, 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 tick. And this was from my grandmother's house. Now I have some rather generic clocks here. Like here's a West clock, a very common one called Big Ben, with the big glow-in-the-dark handles here. And as I move into a quieter room here, if you listen to it, it too has that rapid kind of tick, 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 tick sound. So that's a West Clock Big Ben, and it's a little bit of a newer design, just going by the way the numbers are written. Here's more of an older model, and I don't really have dates for these, but we're probably talking 80s to late 70s. This is a silver bell monogram by West Clocks, and it's a slower ticker. Very traditional kind of tick, tick, tick sound. Very plain, ordinary kind of utilitarian clock. One I believe is older and typically just going by the size of the or the look of the numbers on the dial here. It's another West Clocks. It could be a Big Ben just because there was a brand that was carried for many years, and this is another fast ticker. This one doesn't actually have its wind mechanism. I have to borrow one from another clock to wind it. The next clock I have, I don't actually know the brand. It says it's a Corti, or a C-O-R-T-I-E is what I'm guessing here. I got this from mother-in-law, my wife's mom. They used to use this in the horse trailer. It has a second hand, which is cool, and has a slower tick sound. But it is powering that second hand, which is pretty unusual for most dial clocks. All the ones we've looked at haven't had that second hand. They've just had the minute and the hour hand. The more modern, and I say that by its flimsy build and neat numbers, another West Clocks one, made in the USA. But it's all plastic. All the other ones have been metal and wood. Kind of a lighter, tinier tick, tick, tick sound coming off of this one here. And then we have the mini clocks, and I have one that's battery powered. It's a quartz, goes tick, tick, tick. Just got that from England, so that's pretty cool. But this one here I got at a rummage sale. It's very tiny. It too has a second hand, which is kind of needs an ambassador, and its ticking sound kind of quieter. It's got more of a bezel around it. It's kind of a thicker clock. So those are the primary tickers that I have there, and these clocks sound nice. Altogether it's a little crazy, but they've all been tweaked and tuned to keep time. So right now these guys will keep time at least for 24 hours before they start fading off due to lack of line. But if you have any questions or want to hear a clock or want to hear a video of just a clock ticking, hey, let me know. I can certainly do that for you.